Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. I hope that you had a good week, and I hope that spring is where you are like it is here. It's so pretty, and just, I mean, over this like week and a half, my yard is green, the flowers are blooming. It's awesome. Okay, today I am going to start with probably the most obvious, which is my hair. If you watched my video from yesterday, I had the worst. My hair was just crazy, and it had this wiry texture, and it was just crazy. I couldn't figure out what I had done, and I'm bad about that. When you have so many products, sometimes it's hard to be consistent. And I had found that when I used like my Kenra blow dry spray or the pillow proof primer, or any of those things that you spray on your hair that help them dry fast but have like an oily texture, the Orbe blowout, I can't remember what it's called now, but any of those things like that, I was finding that if I used those, they made my hair silky, but they'd made my hair very separated and, I don't know, just weird looking on the ends, real stringy and stuff. So I had quit using that. So yesterday, I think I put an annotation that I thought maybe I'd used too much PhD, which I still love the Perfect Hair Day. That is a good product. So I thought about it, and I thought, I know. Matter of fact, when Brooke got home, I said, feel my hair. I said, I don't know what is going on with it. And she said, ooh. I can always count on her for an honest opinion. She said, ooh, it feels like there's wax or something in it. And so I thought back, I was like, what did I even use on it after I washed it and dried it? And it was this. Okay, last week I told you how much I loved the Orbe thick spray. And like always, I listened to what you guys say, and so many of you had good suggestions. And one of them was this. And it is the BB Bumble and Bumble City Swept. And I used this the night before after I took the Velcro rollers out. I kind of sprayed some through my hair, and then I used it pretty good yesterday. And what it is, it says supple hold finishing spray creates lived-in street styled looks with separation and sheen. And it works because I had some separation. I could not get it to go back together. And so I just wanted to say, if you're using this, don't use it several times, because it will build up, and that was my fault. And that's just part of learning, and that's part of us being here. So, and it gives you texture. I had like too much texture. And if you have hair like I have today that is soft and just slick and needs texture, this would be perfect for you. I mean, just great. But like yesterday, I really didn't need that much because I had already used the PhD, and my hair's got natural texture because it's naturally frizzy. It's naturally curly kind of anyway, and then it's so processed that it gets frizzy. So this still gets thumbs up, but I just need to learn how to use it. And it's more of like, for those of you that like wool shake and stuff like that, this is going to be good for you. Okay, I did break down and go ahead and order the Orbe Thick. I ordered it from a seller on Amazon, and I believe I got it for $36, which is still insane, I know, but I can go ahead and tell you, I tried one more product that someone suggested, and nothing is like this. And so I thought what I would do today is, I have not put anything in my hair, but some, I washed it and conditioned it with some products that I'm going to show you. But I thought I would use this and just show you how it is. Okay. It is just, I mean, there is absolutely no feeling of anything in my hair. And it is the slightest bit, it isn't wet, it's just maybe like the lightest hairspray. Okay. So I'll just let that settle. But no, it doesn't give any kind of, it gives it texture, but no, I don't know how to say it. There's like no residue or no waxy feel or anything. And I'm just going to leave my bangs. I don't want to spray too much in there. I don't want this video to go downhill right in the beginning. But so I hate to say I recommend you trying it because you'll be hooked, and you'll be hooked on an expensive product, but it's good. I still haven't found anything like it. Now, one of my subscribers was telling me about something that we can't get here in the U.S. I can't remember what it's called. I think she said Fleur de Force recommended it, but if I can find that comment, then I'll put it down here. But so far, this beats out over the Bumble and Bumble for what I want. Okay, then another person had suggested this, which is the Aveda Air Control. I think a big can was like 24 and this was just 7, so I decided to try it. And it's just their light hairspray. They have the power one. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember that sucker being like really powerful. And this is okay. This is just like a really light hairspray. The smell is very, very Aveda. So just keep that in mind. Like all their products are, but because it's a hairspray, you smell it a little bit more. So still I'll still use it and everything. Okay, so what I ended up using today is, I was just thinking, okay, what am I going to do tonight to get my hair to be soft and silky, because I could not take another minute. I mean, you guys, when I did that video, it was early in the day. By the end of the day, I had it was just out to here, and it was like all of my little hairs had, popped loose from the bunch and were just curling. It was just out of control. And so I messaged Colleen Rothschild, because her hair, she gets a great blowout wherever she goes, and her hair will always be so silky. And I've asked her before, did she have straight hair? And she said no, it was curly. So I messaged her to see what her stylist used, and he used something that I love, the Kerastase line. And I don't know if you remember when I used to go to my, 2 years ago, hairstylist, this is what I used and this is what they sold. And I guess that's probably why I haven't replenished it. I can remember Heidi, Jalapeno 2007. I can remember her getting this, and I thought to myself, I need to order that. I loved that so much, and I went through bottles of it. And for me to go through, buy something over and over again, I really have to like it. But so this line of Kerastase is for very dry hair, which mine is, because I process it and I put it through what I do. Okay, so this is for dry to very dry hair, and this is the Nectar Thermique, and it is like a styling, it's almost like a lotion. It even smells like lotion, and it is heat protectant is the main thing, with heat styling protective agent, and it gives it just something, you know what I mean, some little styling, not really a lot of hold, but some it helps smooth it, and it just helps make it prettier. Okay, this, I don't know if I've ever really tried this, because I've always loved the shoe oil, but the place that I found another place in town that carries it besides my old hair place, and I went there yesterday, and if you bought the shampoo and conditioner, which I won't even show it to you, but it's in my shower, so I bought the shampoo and conditioner, not the deep conditioner, but the regular conditioner to go with this line, then you got 20% off of everything. So I bought the whole deal. And this is one thing that struck me is look how light this is. It's much lighter than my shoe oil. So what I did is I just put like a nickel or quarter size amount of this in my hand, right in between there. And then I put 1 pump of this and mixed it together and put it through my hair. And oh God, it felt so good. I could tell the difference just, round brushing my hair, the difference it made, all of the things together. Now the difference is using this than using the PhD. When I use the PhD, it's smooth, but it has much more hold. I mean, you can tell that PhD is really giving it some Victoria's Secret like bedhead hold. It's not as slick as this. So I guess you just need to decide which one you want, and like for me, I'll just have to decide which one I want the next day. And just use whichever one accordingly. So thank you, Colleen, for the good suggestion. I told myself I was not going to order from that Sephora sale, because to me it seems like whenever they have that 20% off or the 15% off, I end up buying stuff that I don't even need. I just get ridiculous with it. But I wanted to order Frankie some stuff, so I ordered him some stuff, and I won't say what in case he's watching, but I ordered him some good stuff. And I ended up getting this, which I have not even used yet. I meant to use it today, but I haven't. And it is this big, fabulous. One of the prettiest brushes I have ever seen, bronzer brush. And I just took it out of the box to look at it. It comes all wrapped up nice in this. And this brush is like, I mean, it's just beautiful. And it makes me want to get some more. So let me know if all the brushes get good reviews though. Oh, I just think I'm gonna love it. So I got that, and I'm happy about this brush no matter how it does. It's kind of like the Tom Ford bronzer brush. That is one that I don't use that on a daily basis. My most used bronzer brush is my Bobbi Brown. I think I'm gonna like this one. I can tell because it's got that where you can get right in the hollow of your cheek, and then you can push down and kind of buff it out, and that's what I like. The Tom Ford one is just so pretty for one thing. I use it for when I want more of a contour. It's just a different, you know how different brushes are. Okay, so I got that, and then I got this, which I had on in my video yesterday. If you want to see it on, I watched a video of Taylor, Well Tailored, and I knew better. I knew she was going to have some stuff that I wanted, and she mentioned this. It was one of her favorites, and it's the Amsterdam in the buxom little pencil thing, and it's a beautiful color. It's a very Taylor color. It's if you like her, she is probably the best at the nude lips that aren't myth nude. You know what I mean? Just like the English Rose. And I will be forever in her debt for the Celeste, Buxom Celeste. I mean, there's no gloss. It's right up there with Baby Sparks, but better, really, more wearable. And so that's what I wore over this yesterday. And it's a very, very, like I said, you can go to my video yesterday, and you can see I've used it. I've used it, I think, like 3 times. I immediately put it on that day I got it. And then one of the 100-point perks was this gloss. It's the Sophia from Buxom, and it's a pretty color. I ordered twice, and I got 2 of these, and I'm glad because it's a really, really pretty color. I won't put it on now because I don't want to mess up this color so you can see it. So one of you mentioned this when I said that I needed a Z palette, and I love this. Thank you so much, whoever told me that. But Sephora has a Z palette, and it's a kit. I haven't opened it yet. Let me open it and see. Let's see what comes in it. Let's see. Yes, I think this is awesome. It has like the little steps, and then look at this. It has even like a little depotting tool and magnets and stickers and everything. So if you have never done that, this will be a good way to start, and I just thought it was neat. Ultimate Customizable Makeup Palette. It's got step 1, 2, 3, and it's got everything. And gosh, it's got the prying method, the straightening iron method. I mean, it is really neat. So you can depot some stuff and make yourself a palette. Okay. Oh, I think Taylor is the one that suggested this, but I've seen many people like Tara Lynn, TL's Glam Chan. A lot of people have suggested this, and it is the Nars, which I don't know if I've ever seen Nars come in such a pretty little pouch. It's so pretty. And then this is the Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. And I have it on today, but I have on something else that's kind of neat too. This is so funny. This powder, it does not even look real. Like, you'll see like a smudgy on it where Brooke just kept on and kept on. I was like, Brooke, you're going to mess it up. But she kept on putting her finger in it. And then talking about messing it up, I thought maybe there was something on the top of it. So I literally scratched one of the corners with my fingernail, thinking that there was a, like, I don't know, white film or something on it. But it is the weirdest powder. It's not powdery at all, and so far I have loved it. Now, it's very glowy, but I like it much better than the loose version. I think I sold or returned the loose version of this. I love it, but you have to like that kind of look. And so far I've really liked it. I mean, I think it's a great product. I'm pretty tickled about it, and I've never seen this. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about this. Remember I said that I had ordered something from It Cosmetics, and I believe Brianna on here on YouTube told me that It Cosmetics was having I think it was 25% off. They were having like a friends and family type sale. So I went ahead and ordered the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination Full Coverage Anti-Aging Illuminating Foundation with hydrolyzed collagen, peptides, antioxidants, and drops of light technology, plus niacin, hyaluronic acid, rose, silk, and aloe. And Gina had already been bragging on this product, so I knew I wanted to try it, and I didn't know what color to get, but Brianna had gotten the It CC cream and gotten tan, so that made me think that I needed this in tan. But it's too dark. If I use this all over, it's dark in a way that I can't use, which if I tried to use it all over, it's just had too much red to it. So if you have you're dark but you have a pink undertone, you could probably use this. I have the kind of undertone where I need that it's like I need that color that not when you just first get sun at the beach. I need the color that you have like 2 days later, where it's just more of that beigey almond type color. So I still love this though, because I've been using it. I can use it as a contour, or like today, I just used it on the tops of my cheeks. So I've got this on along with a little bit of that Nars setting powder. Now I can tell you the most of the glow that you see is from this. And I also have this on my décolleté and a little bit on my shoulders. And I use this fabulous brush. This is the ball powder brush. I can't remember the exact name, but it's got the word ball in it. And it's awesome. It is a beautiful, beautiful brush. And you can see how much I've used this enough to wear the words off of it. So, love it. Now, my Ulta just got It Cosmetics. But, of course, they didn't have this yet. They had kind of like a little scattered selection. They just haven't gotten it all in yet. I cannot wait to get the medium. Now I do think, see, I don't mind that much of a sheen, but it is very, very sheeny and illuminating. Let me see if I can, I'll put it, and it's a lot like the Rachel K powder. The Rachel K powder is like this with no sheen, but it's got like that, I don't know, it's not dry at all. So I'm going to put this on the back of my hand with the brush, and I strictly use this brush with this product. But so you can see how it has like a sheen but not a sparkle. And then I use the Fix Plus over it. Did I use the Fix Plus over it? I'm pretty sure I did. But so, you know, you have to see how light reflecting and stuff it is. It's worth getting. And then if you don't like it, just use it on your décolleté or something like that. Or the fronts of your legs, like right along your shins or something. There's so many places you can use stuff like this. So love that, and I don't regret it, and I'm going to get the medium, and I'll let you know. Okay, so many of you asked me, had I tried the CC cream from It Cosmetics, and was that what I got? Okay, I have, I'm spoiled because, sorry, I have one of those hairs like connecting to my lip. I'm spoiled to the Rachel K and the Laura Mercier. I just don't know if anything ever in history or in the future will beat that, but I did get a sample of it in medium in my package from It Cosmetics, and I liked it, but I feel about it like I do about most of the CC and BB creams. It was almost just like a foundation. It wasn't, it still felt wet to me, and that's what I like about the Rachel K, is that it dries down, and it just, then I put my powder over it, and it's like, I mean, it's like just on my skin. It becomes my skin. It's not sitting like on my skin. And I felt like the It Cosmetics it had good coverage and good color, but it was just like a foundation to me. So it's not, it doesn't compete. And I was so glad that they sent me a sample, because I would have been tempted to buy it. But so that's how I feel. I love this, and love the Naturally Pretty palette. So I think this is going to be another thing that I got this week that I am so excited about is, and I saw Michelle Makeup MLC. The first person I saw, I'm like name dropping today. This is going to be like a shout out video. I saw Tara Babies on Instagram with one of these on, and it was so pretty, and I looked it up and I talked myself out of it. Then I saw Makeup MLC. She had it on in her favorites, and I called that night and had my MAC counter hold me some of these. And the one I have on today is this one. And they are the MAC lip pencils. I believe they're called Patent Polished Lip Pencil. And these are wonderful. I mean, I hope they come out with these just permanently. The one I have on is, like I said, probably Kittenish. And this is all I have on. No lip conditioner, no gloss, no liner, nothing. Strictly this. And I believe, yeah, they're twist up. They have the neatest consistency. They're so balmy. They're balmy and they're cushiony. They're shiny, but they're not goopy feeling. They have the ultimate pencil consistency. They don't make my lips too liney. They're just, I just don't know how they could get any better as far as how they feel or how they wear. I think it's just an awesome product. Now this is the more of the nude pink. I did get the nude, which I think you could skip. It's innocent. And Ashley at my Mac counter said this is good. She put one of them on her hand and then swatched this and then kind of did this over it and lightened the color, and that's what sold me. But it's really so light that, here, let's see what happens if I put it just in the center of this. I don't think it barely changed it. So, I don't know. You'll have to, let me get that off of there. That's going to bug me. I don't think I would get this one unless you just wanted something really, really light. Or, like, if your daughter is just getting into makeup, this would be something fun to get her. And it does feel good, so it wouldn't be a total waste. And then this color I wore, and I will put a picture at the end of the video. I wore it the other day. The one thing I did that I wish I wouldn't have is I lined my lips and filled them in with Dior Candy Rose, and I think it made this too dark. I think I would have liked the lip color on its own better, and I just didn't know how wonderful the coverage was going to be and how nice this was going to be. But this is the Hopefully Devoted, and it is a beautiful summer pink color. Just my color, just one of those fuchsia colors, but look at the dimension. It's just gorgeous. And gosh, I know this video is going to be so long. I'll try to hurry up. Okay, and then I got this one, and this is Go For It Girly, and this is the one I saw on Tara, and it is a fun kind of pink. Let me go ahead and throw away these boxes while I'm out here doing this. And this one is more of that watermelon-y bright color, and they even had, look how pretty that is. Oh, I can't wait to wear that. I haven't worn this one yet. They even had one that was more like a snob pink, and then they had a more coral one. I think there was like at least 10 colors or something. But another thing that I got from It Cosmetics, I ran in there this week when I found out my Ulta had it, and I wanted to get that powder in medium, and they didn't have it. But it was not a waste because I saw Makeup by Tiffany D using this product, and I really thought, gosh, that's like it was made for me. And it's called the It Cosmetics Tight Line Full Lash Length Black Primer. And I'm not sure if I got the right thing. Was I supposed to get primer? There was another one down, and I don't know if they were the same thing. And there was a group of little girls. A lady was looking at the Anastasia, and I think she was keeping some kids, and there was probably like 4 little girls sitting in front of the It Cosmetics, and they were so cute. I was listening to them. They were telling stories, and I hated to break them up, and I didn't want the lady to make them move, so I couldn't really get over there. But I saw 2 of these on the stand. I hope I got the right thing. The neatest. Anyway, I love it. Different. You expect this to come out of this, but it comes out like that, and it is this teeny tiny. I don't know where to go to make you be able to see it. It does have ever so slightly some little ridges, but you know, I don't like to tight line my upper lash line because I don't know, it grosses me out slightly when I rub it in my lashes, and I feel like my lashes are going to come out, and then I'm sensitive, and then I'm worried that something's going to get on my contacts and just all that stuff. But this, what you do is you just lay it right on the base of your lashes, and it takes a little bit of time getting used to. I'm not really used to it yet, and I'm scared I'm going to poke my eye, but I haven't yet, knock on wood. But it not only does it color right there at the base of your lashes, I try to do it until I feel it hit right there at the base, and then I pull it out and I use it as my base. I've used it, I think this is the third day, and today is the first day I've used it with lashes on, and it was perfect because I didn't even use any mascara. I just kind of used this to color my lashes underneath these lashes. So love that. That is a very unique, neat product for me, and I really like it. When I was at the mall, of course, MAC, Bobbi Brown, and Chanel are right there in a little triangle, and hard as I can try, I can't resist. And this is an eyeshadow that I have heard so many of you say that you love. And then I saw Michelle Money, the MM&L, her and Laura were doing their favorites. No, they were doing a Get Ready With Me, and she loved this too. And it is the Bobbi Brown shadow, which I love their shadows, in Camel. And it is a very pretty color, but if you have MAC uninterrupted, you don't need it, because they are basically the same shadow. And I don't know which one I prefer. If I had to say, it might be the Bobbi Brown. This is a pro long wear, but so just wanted to show you that, because I know a lot of us got this when this came out. It was limited edition, but I ended up getting this lipstick. And I probably would not have even looked at this, but Michelle on her video that day had used the lipstick hot. And so when I looked at it, it was a little too bright. And when I was looking, I ended up seeing this one, which is Passion Fruit #1. And it is one of their sheer lip colors, but it still has a lot of color. And I will put it on right beside this one from MAC. But look how pretty that is. It's like a watermelon-y color. And I know it looks like that one, but this one, it looks like that MAC one, but this one is a little bit lighter, not quite as fuchsia, and just really, really pretty. And I love colors like that in the summertime, and it's very, very glossy. So, and I know when I get colors like this, if I don't end up wearing them, my mom loves them. And then I ended up getting 2 lipsticks from Chanel that I have on my nightstand. I think I'm going to finish up with these 2 lipsticks, and I thought about, I always say this, but I thought about doing like a part 2 tomorrow, but I think I am going to just do a part 2 today of clothes and shoes and jewelry, and then I'll just make this 2 parts. It's just insane when I try to edit it down. I have to, that's when it gets so choppy, when I have to cut off like every other thing I say. Anyway, the reason I went to Chanel, and gosh, they had the most beautiful blush, and if you have been to the counter, you know which one I'm talking about. It is like my color, but it was so close to that Milani Bella Rosa blush that we got, I think that's the name of it, that I was good, I didn't get it. But so many of you, when I wore the Cocoa Pink, said that that color was like this one. And I had in the back of my mind Heidi Jalapeno 2007. She had done a lipstick video, and she showed a color, and so I texted her real quick and asked her which one that was, and she knew exactly what I was talking about, and it happened to be the same one that you guys said was like a dupe for the Cocoa Pink. So that was just a no-brainer. And it's number 94 Exotic, E-X-T-A-T-I-Q-U-E. And it's one of these, the Rouge Allure, and it's gorgeous. And what really got me to get it, even after I looked at it, because I thought, gosh, should I get it if it's just like everything I've got? I think Heidi and Tiffany at the counter said that it had a good duochrome, and it does. It is very, very beautiful. I'll put it right here. But see how it's got that same, just like Cocoa Pink, when I showed you guys in that tutorial, it's so much prettier, I think, than like Show Orchid, which is solid, that amplified color. I like it when it has that dimension to it. So I'm gonna love that. And then this one was right beside it, and the girl said that a lot of people had gotten this and loved it, and I kept on picking it up. And it was funny, it was like I would pick it up over here and look at it, and then I would pick it up somewhere else and it would be the same one. So I knew I must like it. And this one is called I can't pronounce that, starts with an F, Fugazi or something like that. And it is like the same intensity, but I don't know if it's showing on there. It's more of a watermelon-y, less fuchsia and more, I'll put it right beside the other one. It's got a little bit more You see, it's not as blue. It's just more of a, I don't know, like a pinky red maybe, instead of a blue tone, instead of fuchsia. But really, really pretty. And in the summer, that's just what I do. I like to go with more color. Anyway, and less eyes. Okay, I'm going to stop this one and then go on to part 2.